Glory, glory, glory.
Pastor Kevin Morgan is writing a new book on the early visions of Ellen G. Harmon White. It promises to become the definitive book on this subject. It will be a very important work for all those interested in where the visions took place, what the circumstances were physically and spiritually leading up to the visions, for example, no breathing sometimes, who witnessed the visions, and what the effects were of the visions. For the first time ever, a table has been made of the first 141 visions Ellen had, and are described, named, and numbered chronologically with references given. There are many pictures of people and places related to Adventists that I'd never seen before. Maps of places like of West Island near Fairhaven, Massachusetts, where Ellen described her experience while in a little boat in a wild storm. The rain descended as I never saw it before. The lightnings flashed and the thunders rolled. I was taken off in vision and saw that sooner would every drop of water in the ocean be dried up than we should perish, for I saw that my work had but just begun. Vision number 33. Spreading the original 1858 edition of the great controversy between Christ and his angels and Satan and his angels has been my main life work. I've read more of Ellen White's material than anyone else I know of. And I found that while there are some things with her name as the author that don't match up, and as a person she had some really big faults, her visions and early works are undoubtedly from God, as she passes all the tests of being a true prophet. This book has deepened my love and respect for her as being given the special prophetic gift by God, and also for her as a person in carrying out that responsibility in doing disagreeable tasks such as warning others of errors, telling men 3 times their age that they were teaching against the Bible, and wearing herself out traveling here and there to give the messages God gave her to bear. Here is one abridged report in the book that interests me. We were suspected of holding a meeting somewhere, and we afterwards learned that persons were sent to Brother White's house to see if we were there, or if there was a meeting. At the time these 2 men came, we were all bowed before God. There was no noise, but a peaceful weeping spirit rested upon us. The windows were high so that none of us were noticed from the outside. The men went away satisfied that we were not there. The last meeting we held there was especially solemn. The poor souls who had not the privileges of meeting for a long time were greatly refreshed. While we were praying and weeping before God that night, I was taken off in vision and shown that our work was done in Orrington, that we must leave by daybreak the next morning, for men would come to take us and we should suffer abuse. Vision number 14. In the confusion following the great disappointment of October 22, 1844, there were a ton of low-heres and low-theres trying to deceive the scattered, torn flock. But in that, God raised up a bright, shining light, saying, "This is the way, walk ye in it." The book title is Glory, 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 and will be published by Teach Services. Exhibit 7 of the book, which is a whole book in itself, is free to read online here. I cannot recommend this book more highly. It will strengthen your faith, give you more courage, and help you prosper in the Lord. Believe in the Lord your God, so shall ye be established. Believe his prophets, so shall ye prosper. 2 Chronicles 20:20.
Glory, glory, glory.